Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with another energy update for the collective. I want to give a shout out to all of my new subscribers. We are 3K right now, moving on forward. I also want to give a shout out to all of my clients. You guys had me so busy yesterday. I still have 3 emails to get back in response to some questions you guys had. So don't think I didn't see them. I'm going to get to them as soon as I'm done with this video. Other than that, thank you guys for sending me so much love and light, positivity. Keep letting those vibes flow my way. If you would like to book a reading and this reading resonates with you, that information is below in the description box. But also check out my website for the other services such as crystal healing, such as energy healing, such as Reiki, especially during the times that we're in right now, the light codes, the downloads, the shifts. I want to make sure you guys really understand because your body is really going through a different change. And you can compare my exchange versus someone else's exchange like you find online or, in the services in general. And you'll see that my exchange is so affordable. I'm not that type of person. It's all about my life path and mission work. And I'm here for you guys. Another thing, if you would like to follow me on Instagram, you can at Chrissy the Crystal Indigo. And what else do I have good for you guys? I will be posting something really amazing on Saturday. So I want you guys to tune into that. If you guys want me to do a live Q&A, like write me in the comment section so I can know what time you prefer. And then that's the time I'll do my live. And we'll like decide on what day we'll do a live. And we'll do like, answering questions that you have, on the live channel. And pulling a couple cards for you guys who just want extra advice. But let me know what time you guys want to do that, what day, what works for you guys. Because it's all about, just spreading the light. And with that being said, I'm going to dive right into your reading, okay? So for the collective, the first card that came out, again, the 10 of Wands. So this talks about the fire element. But remember, this came out, I believe, yesterday's reading or the day before. But with the energy, it's like everyone's feeling like they want to lay these burdens down, whether it's your divine masculine, whether it's your divine feminine, regardless of how you resonate under the spiritual umbrella. It's like lay the burdens down. It's not yours to carry. 10 talks about completions and, this is where we're headed. It's like, forget everything that don't matter. Like hold on to what matters to you the most and build your abundance with that. A lot of you guys are going to start, doing your life path and purpose work and getting in your mission. Go with it. Go with the flow. Now is the time, to do whatever it is that your soul is calling you to do. Okay. The next card out is the Queen of Pentacles. And again, this, Queen of Pentacles talks about, the earth element towards Virgo, Capricorn. But this individual is there in power, healing, and realizing that, he or she can manifest whatever it is they want. And they're thinking about their dreams. They're thinking about how they can bring this into fruition. But what's more important is the gold light, that golden yellow light. This person has gotten their enlightenment, gotten the information, know exactly what it is that they want to do. And they're holding that pinnacle up like, yes, this here is the choice I need to make, or this here is where I need to move forward to. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, Spirit is also calling you to step out in nature. Like I know with the lockdown, you're not going to be able to because of the mask and things like that. You can only go out for a quick run or, if you're an essential worker working back home. But I'm telling you, it's the time to get into nature and really, really, ground yourself, clear your energy, put out into the universe what it is that you want to manifest because it is coming to fruition. You have to believe that. The next card out is the Ace of Swords. This talks about the air element, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And again, Spirit is offering you something out of thin air, right? Now, it's not going to be any communication or talk about it because it's just going to hit you just like that. I'm saying that because the sword is down. But here, this gift, this offering is something that you least expected. Remember when I talked about the lizard, when it's the Ace of Wands in this tarot, and you notice I don't use the Rider-Waite when I'm doing these collective readings. I use the after tarot because this is the energy from now until going forward. But again, we all have free will, but you are being offered so much, the gift of sight, to work with animals, you can even be a shapeshifter. There's so much that's opening up in you that you're not even understanding, and Spirit is asking you to just be still, okay? And like I said, people, clients, subscribers, they're starting to email me, and I'm writing you guys back and like letting you know what I know. Remember, I'm only on my journey, 3 years in, you understand? So we're going to be supporting and helping each other. Just like my gifts are unfolding every single day, different ones, presenting themselves, you're going through the same thing, and we got to help each other. In the overall energy, it talks about the lovers, right? So this is that divine counterpart. This is your divine union. This is like you guys understanding what your connection is all about. And again, it's not about just the union. It's about you guys coming together and shifting the vibration of the world. And so you see, like the angel or the divine is blessing you, right? So at the end of the day, this is what your mission is. This is what you have to focus on, and you have to choose love and light, right? You can't be tempted by low vibrational things right now, because that's not a part of you anymore. Under that, again, with the after tarot, the devil's looking crazy. The two counterparts are intertwined with each other, and they're not even they're not shackled. They're not bound. We're free. Like, this is the energy of the after tarot. After that, you have the sun, right? There's a couple cards that represents the divine in your readings. The star, the sun is one of them. And you guys are seeing each other for who you truly are. You've noticed, like, whether you're talking to your divine counterpart or not, the energies are changing. It's something different, right? And, this is only clarifying that there were others involved, but now you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Whatever addictions, whatever karmics, whatever low vibrational energy was getting in between, the collective, that is coming to an end. All right. And you can't make this up. Again, Ace of Pentacles with more abundance, and you not even expecting the blessing that you're about to receive. But again, go with the vibration of love and light. And this is more Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This card came up yesterday. You're going to have two people really vying for your heart, because they know you're pure. They know you're amazing. They know you are full of unconditional love. You're going to have to make a choice, right? Maybe around the crescent moon, waxing moon, right? And, we have to have strength in this situation. Again, there's that twin flame symbol above her head with the strength in the lion, and how she's like not even afraid, just holding the lion. And then there's the communication. We've been hearing this a lot lately, communication. You guys really have to pay attention to your dreams and your visions that you are getting in the 5D, because you are communicating with your divine counterpart. You may not realize it when you first wake up, but if you wake up and it sits, write it down. These are the cards that I saw when shuffling. So we have the Four of Swords, which came out yesterday, and I believe in a personal reading as well. And so this divine masculine's been praying, and it's like, the divine feminine has always been there, no matter what. And it's like now in the after tarot, you're praying for me, here I am. Right? Four, think about the 444 portal. The next card, got it? 10 of Pentacles. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You have the 10 of Pentacles with, the divine, or, the grandfather, like looking over, like, the family. We have the star. Excuse me. Another card that represents the divine. You guys are definitely filling your own cup. You're noticing how much you're showing yourself love, empathy, compassion, and you're really just working on yourself and building your brand. And it's in regards to spirituality. A lot of you guys are like, you know what? This is the route I want to go. Excuse me. Right? So the next card out, 3 of Wands, more fire element. Like you're holding on to this one wand, you're sending this eagle out, and you're in your power, you're doing your healing. This card has come out a lot as well. You're going to get that message. 3 ascended masters, they're watching and looking down over you. You just have to call out ascended masters 5D and above. I'm asking for your support, love, and light. And I guarantee you will feel the shift and the change of, your surroundings. It just feels so warm, so safe. All right, with the there we go. With the Mystic Moon Oracles, the first card that has come out for the Divine Feminine is vibration. Now remember, last night Divine Masculine got the vibration, or the night before. So the energies are constantly flipping back and forth. If you guys aren't realizing, go back and see the other videos. The energies are flipping back and forth. We're mirroring each other. So now, your Divine Masculine is going through vibrations, getting the downloads, getting the light codes, getting the information. Now they are balancing the scales. And I know for sure this came out for the Divine Feminine side yesterday. Now they're balancing the scales. This can also represent Libra energy. And they want that equal give and take. They know that they haven't been reciprocating the same energy towards you. They were always taking and just took. And now they're starting to realize it because they've had time to sit with their shit, right? The next card out is free will. So Divine Masculine understands that, I have free will. I can make my own choices. I can do, if this connection is too tough, like I can do what I want. I can walk away. I can cut this person off. But what they're realizing is they can't, because it's a divine connection. No matter what happens, no matter how much you use your free will, you're always going to feel your person, because this is your divine counterpart. So suck it up, buttercup, and figure it out, right? Because you guys have a life path, purpose, and mission together. Your Divine Masculine is in solitude, like really thinking, really trying to figure things out, really realizing that they made mistakes, and that they didn't own up to their accountability, and that they didn't treat you as you treated them. Regardless of how they treated you, they know you never would have treated them that way, because you protect, you loved, and you treated their heart as if it was your own, right? The next card out for Divine Feminine is Twin Flame. So Divine Feminine at this point is like, you know what? I know you're my twin flame, but I'm not going to go through these cycles. I'm not going to go through hula hoops. I need to focus on my life path and purpose. I need to continue to stay in my healing, loving myself, focusing on my mission. And I know when you catch up, you'll catch up, period. I'm going to date. I'm going to go out there and have fun. I am not going to be stuck because you can't figure it out. I'm going to hold space for you, but I'm going to live my life. And this is so fearful of the Divine Masculine losing their Divine Feminine, because they know the truth. They're just not strong enough to communicate that for some. So for Divine Feminine, we have bound. And so this is why Divine Feminine is feeling bound, whether he or she. It's the fact that, you know what, I really want to just go on and be about my life. But I know this person, is a part of my life as well, even though they can't see it, even though they don't believe it right now. Right? And they're just like, I'm tired of feeling like I'm caught between a rock and a hard place, right? This came out too, remember, last night. The next card, grief. And so for some of the Divine Feminines, they're just like, you know what? Like, just give me an answer and like, let me just go. Like, you have your moments where you're just like up and down and you're just so frustrated, and then you're so happily, like, just happy and like feeling amazing. And then it's back to those points. And in those points, that's when you have to call on your spiritual helpers that much more, right? To get you through, to keep pushing, because this journey is not easy. It's very tough, right? The next card, barrier. Like, some of the Divine Feminine has put up boundaries and barriers. Like, it's not like, they're going through their dark night of the soul or anything like that. Or maybe some of you may have, but no, it's like boundaries, barriers. I need to put this up because I don't need to see or, communicate with my Divine Masculine right now, because I know they're not ready. Divine is working on them, and I know that. But in the 3D, they're not ready. So we need a barrier until I know that my Divine Masculine is ready to communicate, ready to be open, ready to share their emotions. And we can do it baby step, baby step. That's totally fine with me. But right now, I need to make sure that I'm protected, because I know at any given moment I may fall into those triggers and I've made too much progress, right? So the overall energy, dark night of the soul. So with your Divine Masculine, especially those who were fighting their awakening, their ascension, they are definitely going through the dark night of the soul. And those who have been through the dark night of the soul, you already know it is not easy. You feel like you are being ripped from root to toot, right? You can comment in the community posts like, guys, we have to be here for each other. We have to support each other. You can ask, what is the dark night of the soul? You know, you have your other partners, battle buddies, as we say in the military. They'll hop in there and give you information. But this here is some tough energy to go through. But it's tearing you down to build you back up the right way. The cards I saw when shuffling, stuck. Refocus, remember that came out last night. The answer is no. So for this, let me go back to this. Just do not reach out to your divine masculine unless you guys are really cordial. If you know your divine masculine is going to trigger something, you know, just 5D. 5D until you can have that self-control to where you won't allow yourself to get triggered. Reinvention. They're reinventing themselves, especially after this. You will not even recognize who your divine masculine is after this lockdown. Mute. And when I look at these colors, I think about working on the chakra, like the chakra work, right? All right, guys, if you have any questions or this reading is resonating with you, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. So we're going to do Messages of Love by All Things Intuitive, Kristen at All Things Intuitive. Her oracle cards. The first card out is Patience. It says, everything will unfold in divine timing. We always get something about divine timing. Play hard. So it says, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. So we got play in the Work Your Light Oracle the other day. Twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. And awakening. Both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformations. We're all going through it, right? Denial, overall energy. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. Soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. That's for those who don't understand what a twin flame is. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional, right? So all the energies are there. You guys just really have to think about the scales. You really need that balance, okay? So we're going to use my new deck that I got. It's the Atlanteans cards. And in a past life, I was in that era. The Atlantis cards by Diana Cooper. So I'm going to use these, and that's why I got them. I want to learn so much about Atlantis. So the first card that came out, Divine Essence. Divine Essence. So it says number 31. So look up angel number 31. Numerology, what does 31 mean? Or angel number 4. So it says divine essence. In golden Atlantis, the people lived in their essence. In other words, with the joyful innocence of a child. They expressed themselves honestly, as does an infant, without pretension or camouflage, for they were free of ego and personal desire. Purity of thought and intention enabled them to maintain a highly evolved state, with the result that the people literally glowed with happiness and their auras shone clear and bright. Okay. Drawing this card suggests that you return to your basics and examine who you truly are. Allow your divine essence to guide you. Innocence is a highly evolved state which allows you to be natural, joyful, and at one with your higher self. Your guidance is to be yourself. Be true to yourself. Okay? The next card out is the Sphinx. Yeah, the Sphinx. Okay? So let's see, that's number 5. 5 talks about changes. All right, within the temple of Poseidon, yeah, a gigantic statue of a sphinx guarded the eastern gates. This generic animal represented purity and contained the records for all the universes, which could only be accessed by the high priest and priestess. The current sphinx in Egypt is its earthly equivalent, and we can re-energize its power by living in love, harmony, and cooperation. Keep secrets. Your guidance is to maintain silence until it is appropriate for you to divulge information. The Sphinx may indicate that you must keep your own or other people's secrets to prove that others can trust you, or it may suggest that it is time for you to look within to access your wisdom, then share it appropriately. Keep your own counsel and the secrets of others. Okay? Only you know how that resonates, okay? It says Black Mage. That's the next one. Black Mage. Okay. So, Black Mage. So, the Magi were highly trained shamans, alchemists, and magicians with truly awesome powers during the Golden Age. They used these skills for the benefit of all and were greatly revered. When the Magi decided to use their power for their own enrichment and ego aggrandizement, the frequency of Atlantis spiraled down. Everything on earth has a natural cycle. The Golden Age was the pinnacle of light, followed by eons of darkness. Now it is time to rise once more to a higher frequency. This card talks about change. It says this card indicates the end of a cycle. In this plane of duality, situations and relationships inevitable end, making room for different experiences. It is time to watch your ego and purify yourself so that the new can be better than the old. Watch your ego as you prepare for change. Okay? So that also resonates like with what we're dealing with right now, like the shift in the world, how things are changing. Even when you go outside, it just feels like a different world, right? And so you want to prepare yourself for that. You always want to try to be of the light. We're not perfect. We can get in low vibrational energy at any moment. I know me, I can go from click to clack in 1 second. Like really, people know me. I'm a Sag Sun, I'm a Capricorn rising, and I'm a Gemini moon. I can get cray cray, okay? So we just have to work harder and to continue and to push our light. But remember, it's all about the intentions of your heart, right? All right, the overall energy, we get this a lot. Fifth dimension, okay? Fifth dimension. And so it says, that's number 15. So look up angel number 15. What does 15 mean in numerology, et cetera, et cetera. In the golden years of Atlantis, the people maintained a fifth dimensional frequency by living in accordance with the highest spiritual values. One of their tenets was do unto others as you would have them act towards you. As a result, they were at all times loving, welcoming, fair, cooperative, and generous. They aspired to live in love. Do unto others. All right? So it says, if you drew this card, your guidance is to ask yourself, how would you like to be treated and act towards others accordingly? For example, if you want someone to see your side of an argument, make sure you listen to theirs. This enables you to maintain a higher perspective on life, which will help you rise into the fifth dimension. Act towards others as you would like to be treated. Fifth dimension. And I'm going to work with these cards a lot more. Okay. So I got your Work Your Light Oracle here and Starseed Oracle. Okay. So the first card out, I asked for one and they gave me two, so I didn't complain. The Age of Light. So this is what we as a spiritual collective need to focus on, right? The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes, and this came out in several readings already. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So even if you don't understand on a 3D level, your body understands on a 5D level, right? And I'm going to show you something again. Like my hand is like, there it is, hot pink. So as a healer, like when I'm drawn or someone's sick and I'm drawn to be around individuals or even communicating with you guys, like my hands are charged up and ready to work. And so you guys may feel that too, like when you get around certain people and you have the, ability or gift to heal, that you'll start hurting in certain parts of your body. That's how mine's starting to take form. And that's how I know if someone's sick, if someone's pregnant, or if something's off, right? And so I pay attention to that. The next card out is Star Mother. Remember, this came out last night. And so it says, how can you mother yourself? So a lot of us need to mother ourselves a little bit more. A lot of us need to take rest. Even though, like we were pulled out of our work assignments and stuff like that, like I know it was a reason that divine God source pulled me out of my building for a week. I know it for a fact. And it had nothing to do in my personal for me personally, to deal with COVID. It had to do with for my safety. And that's what I'm feeling in my heart of all hearts, right? So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to listen. Your overall energy. Let me read this to you. Trust your path. It says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Like, what would you do if you knew you would be supported? When I decided to do my channel, I just woke up one day and was like, I'm going to do this. And I was so fearful. Look at my first video. Look at that video till now. Huge difference, right? And you'll see a 6-month break in between when I start the next one. And when I had that 6-month break and I came back better than ever. You know why? Because Spirit had to really work on me, really get me to understand my gifts. Like, I can't come on here trying to heal, trying to give information if I haven't even gone through the phases that I need to go through or heal what needed to be healed within me. And we're all a work in progress, right? All right. And then after we talk about that, it says leap. It says you go first, the universe will catch you. So if you're ready to start your YouTube channel, put your herbs and your spiritual vitamins, herbs, however you want to put yourself out there when it comes to your life path and purpose. Only you know the gifts that God has given you. Go ahead, leap, right? And the universe will catch. In the Starseed Oracle, the first card out is Messenger. So it says, Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance, right? So you're getting a lot of the light codes and downloads. You just have to really try to understand. And like ask Spirit, like, what am I being, what information am I getting? Like, help me, send someone, in my life that will help me understand, et cetera, right? And so the next card is the Void. It says, stop, embrace. It says, stop, embrace winter, great cosmic wound. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic wound. Right? And so that looks like the sky, like the stars, like the cosmic, like embrace it all. Don't just, you can't accept one thing and not accept the other, right? Because we're all tied into everything when you start to realize like who you are, what you have within you. We've all been one thing, one way or another in a different life, right? The next card out, the Blue Flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. All right, so you guys look up the Blue Flame. Let me know what information you found out about it. Write me in the email. I know you guys, I've been through school. I'm not going to do all that. But this is to help you on your journey. So go look it up. Send me an email. Okay, this is what I found out. This is how I feel. Or write in the comment sections, because everybody is here for support, right? The overall energy, whale and orca elders. So it says, share your song frequency of sound, diving deep. All right. Again, for the collective, like, you guys may need to get your past life regression done. You have to. It's not even may. You have to, because that's the only way you're going to know what's happening within you. And not only that, but you also need to do your Akashic records. You have to get your Akashic records done. Again, I don't do either one of those services because those are gifts that are developing in me now, but I can direct you to some great teachers that do it or that offer the service. Guys, if this reading is resonating with you, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. You can donate to the channel. That information is below in the description box. If you can't afford to donate, look, times is hard. You can subscribe, and that is the same form as an energy exchange donations. Check out my website. Check it out, because I do have other services. You want an energy healing, you want a crystal healing, you want a distant healing, reach out. All right. I'm reporting back to work as of Tuesday. So before then, I'm here. I'll let you guys know what I can do, or if something is changing and, I have a client or a 911, but I'm here, and this is why we're here. We're here together. Love and light.